Thank you for joining Army Medicine at Work, a podcast devoted to the innovative and sometimes surprising work of Army healthcare professionals. In each episode, we'll introduce you to an Army officer working on the front lines of research and medicine that has the potential to transform care for soldiers and others around the world. In this episode, we have Lieutenant Colonel Asma Bukhari on the program.
Thank you for inviting me.
Before we get into talking about the innovative program you're working on, I think people would be interested to hear a little bit about your background and your career path that got you into Army medicine. So can you tell us a little bit about that?
I started my career at Walter Reed Army Medical Center as a dietetic intern. That is 20 years ago. My initial plan was just to do the internship and find a job as a registered dietitian, but I was really surprised and impressed to see the high-quality training that I received over there. And after that, I continued to stay in the military and had the opportunity to work in numerous different assignments, ranging from food service, outpatient, clinical, wellness dietitian. And I was among the lucky few dietitians who got selected to pursue their PhD program at a civilian institution. And after my PhD program, I came back and I was assigned to a teaching position where I taught our graduate program and nutrition students about stability operations, which is humanitarian nutrition, and conducted research. And after I completed that assignment, I was assigned to U.S. Army Research Institute of Environmental Medicine in 2012. That allowed me a chance to focus more of my time in conducting research and to see how research can be a powerful tool in addressing concerns and how it'll help justify changes to help revise our policies and procedures.
So you've been working on a unique program called Healthy Families, Healthy Forces. What exactly is this program and why are you excited to bring it to military families?
So Healthy Family, Healthy Forces is a weight management program addressing home environment of our family members. And this program is really unique because this not only addresses the weight management portion, but also the weight maintenance, which is often a challenging aspect of any weight management program. And in my past experience, we never had a program that was so comprehensive and was geared toward providing education and information in a very structured and organized manner. Often weight management happen in a clinical environment where our family members or soldiers visit dietitian and they may get few sessions on how to manage weight. But this program goes on for a period of 2 years, which allows us to try multi-strategies on nutrition, lifestyle, exercise, behavior change, self-monitoring, both for our family members and for our soldiers.
And everyone knows that there are a lot of programs out there that exist to help people lose weight, stay healthy. So why is this program in particular important to military families?
So one of the advantages of us doing the study is we are working in collaboration with Tufts University with Dr. Susan Roberts and Dr. Sai Kripa Das, who have done weight management research for the last 30 years. And they have tested some of these weight management strategies in their labs at Tufts University. So we are now stepping into the next phase of their research, which is combining all of the individually tested strategies into one comprehensive package.
And why is this program not just specifically targeted toward the military personnel, but to the entire family? Like, why bring the entire family into this? Is that what makes this program unique as well?
So one of the things that I have observed is there is inadequate number of programs that are available to address weight management to our military families. Our past interventions and research has focused primarily on our soldiers. So in this program, we want to address the home environment of our soldiers. We conducted other research prior to engaging in the study where we did surveys and focus group to our family members, and there was a big need identified by this target population that we need these programs. One of our premise is by addressing the home environment, we not only improve the health and well-being of our family members, but also the service member who resides in that household also gets that indirect benefit from the program.
What's different or unique about a soldier that might make it more challenging to maintain a healthy lifestyle?
So some of the stressors that the military families and soldiers go through are similar to that of the civilian counterparts, but in addition, this population also have stresses associated with deployments and with frequent relocations, which is a life disruptor. In our preliminary study that we conducted on focus groups with our military families, relocation surfaced as one of the barriers when our family members are trying to lose weight. And the period of time, this first few months when you relocate and you're eating out and not have access to your usual eating lifestyle, can have those setbacks where you tend to gain the weight back.
So we know with a lot of weight loss programs, people can initially lose the weight, but then they gain it right back after they're done with the 30, 60, or 90-day program. So how does this program address that longer-term weight management?
One of the important elements of this study we have is to address the sustainable weight loss. But often the challenge is that whole yo-yo diet effect, all of the gains you made, then you tend to gain back. And this program is taking that into account. We don't want our program to just address the immediate weight loss requirements for a specific reason. We want our family members and our active duty and retired personnel who are participating in the study to not only be able to bring their weight down where it has a meaningful effect on their body, bring down the blood pressure, have other good health outcomes, and to make this into their lifestyle that they enjoy and they can sustain it long term. And that's why the framework of the study is 2 years. We want to be working closely with our family members and with our participants for 2 years.
Anything interesting or anything surprising that you've learned with that back and forth?
So one of the things that came up really early in the program was, can you provide this program online? So initially when we started implementing this program, this was an in-person group weight management program. And then pretty soon we went into the online modality, which reduced a lot of barriers because now families could be in their home environment, in their own space, without having to have this huge overhaul of rearranging their life, but be able to dial in and be part of this real-time group session. So we overcame. So in a way, as we're doing the program, our participants are letting us know what is it that's going to work for them, and we are adjusting our program to help accommodate that. Since we adopted the online modality, we have huge success. It has reduced the number of people not showing up because you can access the real-time online modality no matter what you're doing. And the other challenge was with not having adequate participants in the study, even though when we did our initial testing with focus groups and other surveys, there was a huge interest from our target population, bring this program and we need it. And when we finally roll out the program, there were not enough participants. And sometimes you feel as though you're giving information and nothing is making a difference. But then you see the soldier come back or the family, you meet them later, and then they thank you that what you provided to them and the counseling you gave them had a big impact. And one example is in one of my assignments, I had an opportunity to go to an overseas assignment to Belize. And there I had to provide healthy information, diabetes education to these Belize Defense Forces soldiers. And I went back after a couple of years and I was doing something similar. And one of the soldiers comes to me and said, "Ma'am, because of the information you provided, I lost so much weight and I'm keeping it off." That was just a 30-minute session I had in a group format. And as much as you would think Army is very regimented, we do certain ways, there's so much room for creativity and there's so much room for innovation. And sometimes I feel that I'm my own limitation. There's so much you can do. There's so much you can accomplish. Pretty much sky is the limit. And these are just few efforts that I have got an opportunity to engage and to be able to contribute. And there's so much more to be done.
That's great. Well, you obviously do a lot of very important work. So we want to thank you for sharing your story with us and telling us about the important work you do every day.
Thank you. It was a pleasure to be here.
Thank you for joining us. Stay tuned for future Army Medicine at Work podcast episodes about how the U.S. Army is pushing the envelope in healthcare innovation. For more information about Army healthcare careers, visit healthcare.goarmy.com.